Narcissists are known for their peculiar behaviors. They do things that do not make a lot of sense to many of us. One such strange behavior is their walking style. Some of them walk ahead, others behind, and a lot of them display a certain body language when walking in public. But why? Well, their goal is to either dominate others or to hide their insecurities. There's always an agenda, always an outcome they're changing. Let's talk about all of this further in today's episode. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. The topic is 5 strange walking styles of a narcissist. Before we get started with number 1, here is a quick disclaimer. Just because you walk a certain way does not mean you are a narcissist. Walking ahead or behind can be a preferential choice. It does not necessarily say anything about your personality type. Then you may ask me, why are we talking about it? Well, we're talking about it because in this context, it can be a true expression of their core personality. For example, if you're dealing with a grandiose narcissist, you may see a lot of boldness to them. And that boldness does not show us they're confident. It shows they're arrogant. They do not respect ethics. They do not respect rights of others. They're always out there, puffing up, widening their shoulders, holding their neck up in the air, as if demonstrating they are a polar bear, they're a beast, and everybody should be afraid. So, you see, I gave you an example. Please do not overgeneralize things. Walking style number 1. Walking ahead of you. A narcissist intentionally walks ahead of you in public spaces. No matter how much you try, you never catch up with them. Why? Well, there is a reason. In fact, there are 3 reasons. Number 1, they want more supply, and for them to get it easily, they have to be out of your sight. They have to project a certain image, which is reason number 2. They have to appear single in other people's eyes. They do not want to be seen with you, associated with you, because in their delusional head, that makes them look inferior. Why? Well, they have projected everything unacceptable in them onto you. So when they look at you, you are perceived as this ugly thing. Oh, I don't want to do with him or her anything. I just want to stay away. That's why they do not walk with you. The third reason is it's a competition for them. They have to prove to you you are smaller. Oh, you can never outwin them. Oh, you can never be better than them. Every small thing is a race. Walking is just one of those many things. Why does everything have to be a competition? Well, you are dealing with a deeply insecure individual who has no sense of self, who derives his or her self-esteem or self-worth from the performance they give. Walking ahead of you also shows you mean nothing to them. See, when your partner walks with you, that shows they see you as an equal person. They love you, they respect you, they're enjoying their time with you. But that is of no value to a narcissist. They see you as a nuisance. They create unnecessary anxiety in you because they love chaos. They have to make it chaotic. And the problem is they display this behavior a lot more on important occasions. Let's say you have decided to go to a grocery store with your narcissistic partner. They start pacing everything the minute this journey begins. Somehow you get to the car and you reach that place. You're still in the process of getting out. They already run towards the store, take a basket, and you're trying to find them. Where are you? Where are you? And they're just running around each corner, making you really anxious. You forget the list, you make a mistake, and guess what happens next? You are punished. You're reprimanded, you are belittled, insulted in front of everybody. And the problem is you accept the mistake you never committed. You say, I'm sorry, I forgot the list. Oh, I forgot what we needed, why we are here. They run away because they want to, let's say, have a quickie with somebody. That sounds gross, but that is what it is. They want to cheat on you. They want to leave you in the middle of nowhere so that they can punish you. They want to abandon you, neglect you. It's always chaotic with them. The same narcissist will shamelessly walk hand in hand with his mother. I'm talking about a male narcissist here. They do not have any problems. They leave you behind and they'll act like husband wife walking together. You will be a nobody. How do I know this? Tons of examples that have been shared with me, and I have seen it happening with my own eyes. You never get to enjoy any outing. It's not just walking fast. They do everything fast. Everything has to be closed very quickly. Eat fast. You never know what it is like to enjoy a meal or an outing when with a narcissist monster. Behavior number 2, which is the opposite of walking ahead. They may walk behind or slower than you. It's like you become that dog on a leash. Literally, they can put an arm on your shoulder and you may feel totally terrorized, or you may feel like, oh, they are the one looking at me. That kind of uncertainty is an extreme form of it to deal with, because there are eyes from behind you looking at you continuously every single move you make. They do not need to do it, but they do it intentionally to tell you, you belong to me. I will use any gesture of yours against you to blame you for disloyalty. Let's say, I'll say, oh, why were you looking at that man? Or why were you looking at that woman? That must mean you are a cheater and you were cheating on me. A sadistic narcissist will weaponize this whole thing, will intentionally walk slower or behind you on important occasions, such as when you have to catch a flight. So you have to be fairly quick when it comes to such occasions. You have to go through check-ins and all that stuff. But they will intentionally delay. Will slow down to catch up with them, but then they'll get slower than you, delaying the whole thing, making it a headache for you. This behavior can be displayed by a narcissistic family cult as well, personally experienced. The cult walks together. Scapegoats are either left behind or the cult walks behind. That scapegoat turns into a dog on leash. It's to say, you're not the part of this pack. You do not belong to us. Have you experienced any of this? Let me know in the comments. Walking style number 3, I call it an insecure walking style. This behavior is often displayed by covert vulnerable narcissists. A covert narcissist is a type that's not openly grandiose. They appear shy, kind, charming. They will want to hide in a corner. They're the biggest victim in the room. So how do they walk? Their head is down. They're slouching a little bit. They're so insecure. They're shaking when they're talking. They are stammering a little bit. Basically, their body will show they are unhinged. The foundation of their personality is missing. And that's where a lot of us get tricked into thinking and believing, oh, this must be a nice person. Maybe they're triggered right now. Maybe they have social anxiety. Maybe they do not know how to function. So that means they are a safe person. I can comfort them. I can be there for them. That's what that wolf in sheep's clothing wants you to do. They want you to offer them shelter, only to burn you with it. Such a narcissist may want to hide in the middle of the group, or they may be the last one to leave. They do not want to be seen. Now, understand, this kind of behavior can be displayed by somebody who is a complex trauma survivor. They can slouch, their head can be down, they may appear insecure, but that does not mean they're a narcissist. Behavior can be same, but the reason behind the same behavior is always different. This type of a narcissist is also hyper-focused on other people's reactions, facial expressions when walking. You will see a fake smile of generosity on their face. They may not talk much, or if they do talk, it will be an exaggerated form of it. It will be fast paced. They may be walking slowly, but they'll talk really fastly. I have seen it. In fact, I saw it yesterday. They will also be hyper anxious about their looks. You may notice them occasionally looking at their body, checking how they're looking, making sure everything is perfect. They're seen a certain way. Now we do it, but not as obsessively as a covert narcissist who is extremely insecure and does not want to be exposed. Walking style number 4, I call it the dominance stride. They walk quite unnaturally, holding their neck high up in the air, broadening their shoulders, just walking like this, making their presence known. This type of walking style is mainly displayed by an overt grandiose narcissist who cannot hide their self-centeredness. While walking, this type of a narcissist will act like as if the whole space solely belongs to them. They won't step aside or respect the norms. They will walk in the middle of a sidewalk. Can you believe that? If by mistake you touch them or they touch you, they won't apologize. They'll give you a really nasty look as if telling you, be warned, I can do anything to you. How dare you touch me? Don't you know who I am? I've also noticed a very weird shoulder movement in such narcissists. They'll often try to adjust their shoulders by doing something like this, or stretching their arms with legs crossed if they're sitting, taking all the space. They'll be obnoxiously loud, as you know that already, but they won't respect the decency of that space. They won't understand that it's a public place shared by many people. It's overt, stupid narcissism. That is what it is. Walking style number 5. It is the attention-seeking walk. While walking, a narcissist, overt or covert, may frequently stop to draw attention. They have straight posture with all, if not always, hands backwards behind their back, as if judging and criticizing everybody. I call it an ego stroll. That is what it is. There will be a smirk on their face and they'll judge your looks. They'll look at people, trying to tell them without using words, oh, you're nothing, or there is something deeply wrong with you, or just step aside. Don't you know the king or the queen is passing? Disappear right now or else there will be consequences. See, when a narcissist is in public, they imagine there is an audience watching them. That's what self-centeredness is all about. They imagine everybody is focused on them as if they have nothing else to do. That's why they give a performance. They unnecessarily comment on things they may have nothing to do with. They gossip about strangers. You know how it goes. But this kind of walk clearly shows how grandiose they are. It is an open display of narcissism. And you may see a switch in their personality if you, let's say, greet them. If you all of a sudden appear and they know you, they'll greet you, they'll be nice to you, kind to you, and you won't be able to tell what's going on. But the minute you leave, the real self comes out and they continue the walk. In this type of walk as well, people are left behind. They are subordinates, they're assistants. They're the ones who are supposed to just take the criticism, listen to their lecture, and say nothing back. What types of walking styles have you personally seen or experienced? Please drop them in the comments below. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.